the hands that waved the spear and loaded the gun.
Lo, the dreadful voice that roared and scattered the multitude.
The hero remains immortal.
People without a knowledge of their history are a people dispossessed of their soul. The story of the resistance to colonialism in Africa has always been told from the perspective of the hunter. But until the lion produces his own historian, the story of the hunt shall always glorify the hunter. This is the story of Kuva Likenye, the mountain king who between 1891 to 1894 mobilized the Bakweri people to stand up in arms against the German colonialism at the foot of Mount Fako along the coast of West Africa. On the 5th of November 1891, the ragtag army of the Bakweris, led by Kuva Likenye, went down the slope and they met the German sophisticated army, and on this bridge there was the battle between two civilizations. It was the battle for the soul of the Bakweri land. It was the battle of the proverbial biblical study between David and Goliath. After the humiliating defeat of the Germans by the Bakweris in 1891, the Germans landed here on the shores of Victoria, here behind me, in 1894 to mobilize against the Bakweris in the war that never was.
Over a century after the valiant people of Buea, led by the fearless leader Kuva Likenye, stood up to the German army, another generation of Bakweri have taken up the mantle to once again fight for the protection of the ancestral lands.
Approximately 400 square miles of fertile Bakweri land was expropriated to some 23 German plantation developers.
Right.
And the CDC, of course, having united all these plantations, is only using what it considers economic. Well, the Bakweris are not opposed per se to the development of the plantations, because it is not only they themselves who benefit as a result of this development. CDC was in fact a government within a government.
Yes.
And at some point there were about approximately 25,000 workers in the plantations. What the Bakweris are saying is that, be that as it may, they should be recognized as the owners of the land. And whoever is exploiting the land must be prepared to pay royalty or rent for the use of their land. What he does with the profit after he has exploited the plantations would be a matter for the developer. You build a house, somebody hires it, you only receive your rent. And what he does with the profits arising therefrom would be a matter for him.
Dibole ya so so.